we are going to be talking about one of my first tests and trials on my walk with Christ. I don't know if I'm gonna make this to a series, because if I did, there's a lot I could probably make it to a series. But for right now, I'm just gonna talk about it. And with me is my friend Zachary here to actually he's basically gonna interview me for this, I guess, if that's what we're gonna call it. Zach, go ahead and say what's up to the people, sir.
Hello.
Okay. So without further ado, let's get started.
Would you like to send a reply, sir?
No. No reply.
Very well, sir. Over and out.
So, the story that I'm going to tell today actually begins on Sunday. And this begins Sunday night at about 11:30 p.m. And I was basically talking to God, reading my Bible, and God basically told me, Dedrick, you're going to have a very hard week next week. One of the hardest weeks you've ever had in your life. Now, for any of y'all, for my actual close friends that know me semi-well, y'all know that I've already been through a lot already. So at this point, I was kind of like, God, like, come on, you, like, I've been mentally prepared. Like, come on, I got this. Like, and I got you now. Like, I got this. He's like, Dedrick, just keep me in your heart and keep. You want to say something?
I ain't even my fault.
You want to say something?
Amen.
Amen. So Zach's here to basically keep the tone kind of lighthearted when we get into like the deeper stuff, because I don't want this to be a depressing video. This is not a video of me venting. This is not a video of me like basically saying like why'd I go this, that, and the third. This is a video of me talking about the trials that I ever. Oh, see how I'm stuttering? This is basically a video of me basically telling y'all the trials that I overcame by the glory of God, basically. Whew, this is a very hard video to make. So Monday comes around, and for those that don't know, at this time I actually had a girlfriend. I'm not gonna say her name because that's an invasion of her privacy. And
her name was Ruby.
Okay, her name was Ruthie. So
Ruby, how do I know you?
Okay, sir, I kind of don't like to remember it, sir. Anyway, so her name was Ruby, this black girl, and she was really shy and really hesitant towards love at all, but she was very kind-hearted, and I liked her for it. So, Monday came around, and you know how school is. School is just basically just a mundane of existence that only is coupled by a few drops of drama and, you know, people and friends, which I thought I had. So these friends that I had basically had spread rumors about my girlfriend and I that basically had hurt me, because at the time, you know, when you have friends, it's okay to banter with each other. It's okay to roast each other every once in a while, but to straight up like spread the, like nasty rumors to hurt the other person is something that I did not think my friends would ever try to do to me.
I know that did not just happen to me. I'm sorry.
But they did. And so anyway, so this happened, and this entire time I'm kind of just wondering like, why are my friends doing me like this? Like I thought that, like I thought finally found like my friends. I thought like I really had people that were gonna stick by me, that were gonna be by my side type B, and they pull to do this, so they try to hurt me, and it kind of just hurt a lot because I don't trust often. Zach knows better than anyone. It took me a while to trust any of my friends I have now, and even now, sad to say, I still have trouble trusting a lot of people because a lot of things happen to me. But anyway, so that was Monday, and when I came home, she had found out about the rumor and basically yelled at me, trying to like figure out if I was lying or not. And obviously they were lying. I'm not going to say what the rumor was because it was particularly
wait,
what
was the rumor?
You really want to know what the rumor was?
Later or right now, if you can.
I guess you are the one interviewing me. Okay, so basically the rumor was that basically like I was desperate when I asked her. Like I was really like I really just wanted to like I was basically desperate. I didn't really like her. I was just doing it because like I wanted to, like, you feel me? I was just using her. Yeah. Like I was just using her basically. That I didn't even like actually like her, this, that, and the third, right? And that basically they say how like she like was ugly, she like control this, that, and
dang. Wait, can you send me a picture?
we are recording.
I'm sorry.
It's all right. So I don't have any more pictures for I deleted them all because
You good?
yeah. So all this happened, and now at this point, I'm getting heat under her, and then her friends thought they were doing good, and they tried to confront me about it, but all that did was make me a lot more stressed. Because here I was trying to already defend myself out of one situation, and then they come along and try to make it worse, and try to like just throw me under the bus, try to like criticize me, stuff like that, and it kind of just all had that mental impact on me. And this is only the first day. So walk-in Tuesday, my friends, or I'm not gonna call my friends, the Snakes.
Zay and Luther. Zay and Luther are kind of cool though. But it's cool.
Okay, so basically, right at this time, I was kind of like, okay, what do I do now? Like, what is the next move in this? So. Anyway, so Tuesday comes around, and I walk into school, and my girlfriend and her friends were basically all mad at me because of what happened, and I had to spend almost the entire day apologizing for something I didn't even do. Coupling that with the fact that they were basically not helping by saying, like, half of them were saying like, oh, I didn't even say anything, like it was all him, he started it, or like, oh, we were all joking together. Basically trying to say that like what the rumors that they started, I was in on it, and that I was like also reciprocating the energy. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay.
That actually makes sense.
So that happened, and this is all this kind of piling up on her. And so anyway, so as you can see, so this isn't something that I don't talk about my struggles a lot, or like my struggles. I don't talk about my real life regardless, like at all. So basically, right, I had to cut off a lot of my friends because of that, because I can't hang with people that I know for a fact are being snakes, because that's just not healthy for me, and it's just not who I want to associate myself with. So I had to cut off a lot of friends, and their friends started to cut off my friends, and my friends started to cut off me, and basically for the first time in a while, I was kind of completely alone, like just alone. No one checked up on me, no one tried to see how I was doing after. No, I was alone. So come Wednesday, I go to church on Wednesdays. For those that don't know, I go to church. So I go to church, and in my head I'm like, yo, I'm praying to God. I'm like, yo, I'm at my mental capacity. I can't. This it. Like I like this is like, if this is all you have for me, it is more than enough. He's like, nah, not yet. Keep fighting. So I did. I kept fighting. So Thursday came around. And Thursday, she officially broke up with me. The whole little thing, yada, yada, yada. And Thursday was also that same day. I was already feeling really crappy because I didn't know this at the time, but I had gotten sick to the point where, as I will explain later in the video, I was dying. So that Thursday, that happened, and all the texts I got from her friends, or the texts I got from other people saying how like I was like this, that, and the third. Basically, all this piling up on my mental made my physical health plummet. And when my physical health plummeted, my mental capacity for anything kind of plummeted as well. So that Thursday, I went to tutoring. And after tutoring, I fell asleep in the sun, and it was hot. It was a really, really hot day. So what I didn't know was my nose started bleeding while I was asleep. So when that happened with how I was laying, the blood had rushed up my nose and into my neck, but it didn't swallow. So all the blood clotted up inside of my neck and in my nose to the point where I couldn't breathe. So I basically woke up not being able to breathe. Fun, right? So, oh, God dang it. Anyway, so I woke up in the hot sun, and I couldn't speak or breathe because I was trying to lodge all the blood out of me so I could breathe, but I just couldn't. And while this is going on, there's like a voice in my head telling me to give up and just die over and over again, by the way. So it's like y'all know when like intrusive thoughts hit you and they kind of just like take you over? That's basically what this was. And all the memories of my past mistakes and past people I've met were running through my head over and over again, just basically lowering my morale and reason to live. So basically at this time, I'm not only struggling to get the blood out of me, I'm struggling to kind of live. I'm fighting for my life at this point, right? Obviously I'm still here, so I survived. But the fact is that at this point, I'm just like, I'm dying, bro. And it hurts. Like, it's not one of those painful, it hurts like crap. So, luckily my friend is over to pry open the door and get me inside, and they gave me stuff. He just needs to like take off of school for a couple of days. And I'm like, okay, bet. The worst is over, like, you know. It wasn't. That night, I bled and basically had a fever, headache, all this for 2 hours, just going in and out of consciousness, constantly bleeding, like my whole body in pain. Like I was, by the very definition of the word, dying. And at this whole time, I'm praying to God, like, God, please help. Like, can you help me? Like, I can't do this. Like, I can't do this. And he's like, I want you to know something. You're saying help you. You're still alive. You're not dead yet. And you're not going to die today. You have faced these tests with integrity, and you have not once turned your face from me. You have continued to rely on me, even in the midst of a struggle. That was the test. I wanted you to be able to come to me when you're up and when you're down. But to do that, I had to make you lose everything so that I can show you just how much that you have in your life that's temporary. All these friends you have, all these friends you said you had, they were temporary, my son. But I am always going to be with you. So that Friday, I actually made a recovery, and I was feeling a lot better. And, well, obviously now I'm alive and well. I survived that ordeal. And a lot of my friends don't really know how deep that test got me, because the thing was the struggle was the mental of it all. Well, mental and physical, because I was constantly dealing with the guilt of my past, constantly dealing with the guilt of what was happening right then and there. And I'm just trying to figure out a way to try and survive without my friends, because I've always relied on my friends a lot, and in doing so, I never really turned to God when I was in struggles. And he saw that, and for me to grow as a better Christian, as a better man, he needed me to realize that you cannot put all your faith and trust in people, because they're going to make mistakes, they're going to fail you. But I'm not going to fail you. I'm sorry if I'm not going to cry. Be darned that, even though I'm not going to cry, because we're not doing this today. But the moral of this story is that just because things look bad right now does not mean they're going to stay bad. It's a very simple, but it's true, because there was at the mental and physical like capacity that I could handle, and God swooped in and said, "You're stronger than you know. You're stronger than you are," and I survived. And in doing so, I've improved my relationship with God. I have better friends, more reliable friends that actually are there for me. And if I'm gonna keep it honest, am I really about to tell you my love life? No, I'm not. Just to keep it plain.
Nah, they both insane. I'm not gonna lie.
What?
What?
What's wrong with you?
I'm in a game.
Oh, you're in a game. My fault. My fault.
Damn.
My fault. But anyway, I messaged all my subscribers, basically.
Whoa.
Don't give up just because things are looking tough. When things start looking tough, keep going.
Amen.
Don't stop because it gets hard. When it gets hard, you know you're on the right path. You know you're doing something right. Because Denzel Washington said it best. If the devil is not bothering you, you're doing something wrong.
Oh, shit.
If you're constantly being tested, if your faith is being tested, and you're being pushed to your limits, that means that you're about to come out a better, stronger, and just a more improved version of the person that you were before the trial even started. Cleansed. That's it. Cleansed. You will be cleansed. Because the thing about God is, we ask Him for strength. Because I asked Him for strength. I asked Him for patience. I asked Him for wisdom. He gave me. Relax. That's my alarm, meaning that like we're almost over our time. But He gave me opportunities to be wisdom. He gave me the opportunity to use my wisdom. He gave me opportunities to be strong. And in doing so, I have become a better man. I've become a stronger person. And frankly, if you're ever struggling with something or you need someone to pray for you, just let me know and I will pray for you. Gladly. I will gladly pray for myself because y'all, alright, keep it a buck with y'all. Y'all are more than just like my little subscribers. Are like, oh, like y'all are family. Y'all basically my family, and family is there for each other. So I will be there for. You said even Bardock vegetable?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I mean, yeah. So.
Small world.
Yeah. So. That's my story. I hope you guys learned something from it. If you have any questions, you can comment them down below. If you have any comments or something you want to say, comment them down below. Let me know. And I will see you guys next time. Peace, Malachi Samurai.